I've never once questioned anyone's view or anyone's opinion of me, depending on my race or my name, anything like that. So yeah, I've always felt very safe in this sport. I think we've come a long way in the work that we've done on and off the pitch. I think there's a lot of players that have gone before me that have maybe had worse experiences. So it's definitely an ongoing battle, but I would hope that now maybe I'm benefiting from what's gone on before me.
It's looking to build. And the Merva flicking it back, and again it's Ojo on his bike, cutting swathes across.
I think the bond with the rugby team especially, I mean, you talk to anyone that plays now, anyone that's played previously, one of the things they miss is the camaraderie and the team spirit and stuff. And I think that almost repels any kind of negativity. Nobody comes into a squad and doesn't feel welcome, because that's one of the big things you set out as a priority. Any new players, any young players coming in, you make them feel welcome, you make them feel appreciated, so that then they can give the very best of themselves to the squad. And I think that's been inherent in rugby from day one. So I think there is still a long way to go, don't get me wrong, but I think things like that have probably helped rugby. I think the big thing other sports can learn from rugby is almost a zero tolerance. I think if your culture and your ethos is good from the outset, then you just won't stand for any negativity, any exclusion, any racism, sexism, whatever it is. You just won't have it, because why should we accept it? We talk about ourselves, forward-thinking people, forward-moving nation, X, Y, Z, but then for someone to not feel that they can't play a sport for a certain reason, I don't think there's any excuse. So, I think a big lesson, and I think rugby on the most part has been good at it, is using that camaraderie, that spirit, that changing room vibe where you're all in it together, to say that, we won't stand for, anything that makes someone feel that they can't be a part of what we're doing.
And it's Mulgrown, back to Ojo, back to his old tricks, Irish, back in the game.
The fine line between what's banter and what is above the line, I think that comes down to respect. You have to know your teammates, know the people that you're working with on and off the pitch, and there has to be a mutual appreciation of where the line is. You need to know how to approach people, what words, what language is acceptable, and obviously what isn't. It is a fine line, because you hear this word banter and everyone, and sometimes it can be used as an excuse, but then that's where you really have to think and be careful and almost say, look, if he said it to me, if she said it to me, would I take offence to that or not? I think that's the question you have to ask yourself, and ultimately it does come down to respect. I think if you respect your teammate and you have a great relationship, you'll know where that line is, and you'll know not to ever go near it.